Diane in Denmark here, and welcome to a new week. And a new week means hooray! Oh, I should have my pom-poms out. Here we are. Hooray! New week means that we are doing a new Flylady zone. I hope you are feeling relaxed and rejuvenated after our virtual retreat. We did a virtual retreat Flylady style last week. We did 5 days where we looked after our home and looked after ourselves and got to pamper. But anyway, back to what we're doing today. We are in zone 4, which is the master bedroom, the master bathroom and closet. Now, it's really humid in Denmark today, so I'm going to set my timer for 15 minutes and I am going to be, there we are, I'm going to be doing a bit of detailed cleaning in here. If you want to do some decluttering, go ahead and do some decluttering. It doesn't matter what you do as long as you do something and just work along with me. Remember, for these videos where we're working together, I'm working in my house, you're working in your house, and you're not just sitting watching me with a cup of coffee, all right? So I hope you are, you've done your morning routine or your evening routine and that you are dressed to shoes. And listen, if you want to go and put on some cleaning clothes, that's fine. That's the great thing with the Flylady system, is that because we're cleaning a little bit all the time, things never get too bad, and then, you know, we can use cleaners which aren't going to mess up our clothes. But if you want to put on an apron or change, you go and do that. One thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put on, I forgot to, I've been charging my Fitbit. Let me see, yeah. I'm going to put my Fitbit because it's always interesting to see how many extra steps I can get in by doing a bit of detailed cleaning. And I also want to just before I get started, because let me see, I've only been talking for 2 minutes. Okay, not bad for me because I normally go on and on and on. I wanted to just briefly explain, because I get questions all the time, and I know the Flylady is the same, she gets these questions all the time. How do the zones work and which zone are we in? You can go to flylady.net, look at the top, there's a search box where it says, on the top right hand side, you can put in sneak peek for the week, and that will show you the missions for the week that we are in. Now, Flylady has split up the house into 5 zones, not 5 rooms, 5 zones. And I won't go into detail about them now, but all you need to know is that if you take a calendar and you will see, for example, last week, and if I go a bit closer, you see the week started, 1st of July started here. That is your first week of the month, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. So we're in this week here, the week that starts the 17th of July, or if you are working from a calendar that starts on from Sundays, it will be the 16th of July. But anyway, the main thing is, all you need to do is to take your calendar, and you'll see that each month is split up into 5 weeks. Just take, just write down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that will give you an overview. Sometimes we have only a few days at the start of the month for zone 1. Some days we have like a whole week for zone 5. That kind of mixes up sometimes depending on how many days are in the month. But don't worry about it. Just follow along, just do something in this zone, which is the master bedroom, and I'm going to stop talking and get to it. So I'm starting the timer because I really don't want to go on for too long today because it is humid and we all want to get on, it's the summer. And I am going to start off by, I'm going to do some feather dusting. And as I've said to you before, I've got my feather duster and I just stuck it onto an old mop, because before I used to have to get up on the chair and down, so this is much faster. So I'm going to feather dust, you do what you need to do. And I just like to go around the room clockwise, that way I don't forget any bits. Okay. Not too bad today. And I can get right over there. down the corners. Remember, you don't need to be doing feather dusting, you can do whatever you like. Just going down to there and behind. This corner. I'll even do a little bit just under the bed. Right, so that's basically it for my feather dusting, and I'll shake that outside once I'm finished. Right, and so I've done the tops, and now I'm going to do the bottoms, and as I've explained before, I've got a little cleaning caddy that I just keep in the zone so I can do a bit of cleaning whenever I've got a couple of minutes. Remember, you don't need to spend 15 minutes cleaning a time. If you've got 5 minutes, set your timer for 5 minutes. And I'm just going to take, I've started keeping baby wipes in my cleaning caddy, and I'm going to do the skirting boards, the baseboards. So you do what you have to do, and remember, don't sit there watching me. Please go and do something. Remember, it doesn't have to be perfect, just get it done as quickly as you can. There we go. Second one. Remember, just move as fast as you can and keep going. Just a bit more and I'm almost done. Right, those are for the bin. That's why I like using baby wipes, so I can just throw them straight in the bin. And they're also good for doing switch plates, you know, electronic switch plates, they're great for that. So let me see, I've done the top, I've done the bottom, now I'm going to dust all the flat surfaces. And you can't see it here, but I've got the camera on top of my chest of drawers. But I will just kind of clean it around you. And you may be decluttering today. Remember, just anything that you can do in this zone is great. All we're looking for is just a little bit of progress, okay? We're not looking for perfection. We're done with doing things perfectly, because you know what it's like. If we try and do it perfectly, we don't even start, we never get finished. So I'm just going around all the windowsills, and I'll tell you about windows and detailed hoovering in a minute. Side the bed. All my books for reading. Just straighten those up. getting the top of the picture. Looks back. There we go. Let's do the other side of the picture. Done. I'm just going to check and see how long we have on the timer. Still have 8 minutes left. And as I've probably told you before, I try and keep in the zones. So when you are doing a weekly home blessing this week, you might want to do as I do, and that is do the mirrors. I want to just show you that way. I've got a big mirror there, and there's my outfit for tomorrow hanging on the back of my bedroom door. You might want to do mirrors, windows and glass doors in the current zone, in zone 4. So I'm going to crash on and do that. Let me see, I'll just take my silver rag, and I've got my just some generic window cleaner. There we go. Put in my polish. And you can't see out this way, but I've got quite a big window that looks out onto the garden. And please don't sit there. Make sure that you're working too. Scoosh, scoosh, scoosh. Okay, that's one done. Let me see, just turn you around the other way. Yay, you see how fast that was? And I've just opened the window for a bit because it's really humid in here. I'll just do the doors to, we have a French balcony, so I'm going to do that next. And I don't know if you've noticed, but we have really squeaky, you hear that? We have really squeaky floorboards. This house is from 1933, and the squeaky floorboards, that's just something that we've got to live with. But it is really difficult to be sneaky around in the morning, you know, if you have to get up during the night to go and spend a penny, kind of wake everybody up with this Anyway, right, so I've dusted the ceilings, done the baseboards or skirting boards as we call them in the UK. I have polished all the flat surfaces, And you'll notice how fast it is to get these things done when you have everything decluttered. Like, you know, I don't have coffee cups lying there, I don't have old newspapers, because on a daily basis I remove those things. If I bring a coffee cup into the bedroom in the morning, I remove it when I go back downstairs. And that's one of the easiest ways to look after your home, is just putting everything away. Everything's got to have a place and everything's got to be in its own home. So that's that. I'm just going to close the windows again. So that's it done for windows and mirrors and doors. And the last thing that I'm going to do in here today is to have a detailed vacuuming session. And you'll see I don't have anything underneath my bed. The only things that I have underneath the bed, and I'll just show you, just hold on, are my flip-flops and my fluffy slippers. So those are the only things that are underneath the bed. But I will spare you for the noise of the vacuum, and I'm going to stop the video right now. But otherwise, just remember that we are in zone 4, so you may also want to think about, is there anything that you need for zone 4? Have you thought about maybe changing the bed linen? Do you want to get some new throw pillows? Maybe replace the plant, you know, think about these things. Is there anything in this zone, and add them to your errand day list. And the other thing I was going to say to you was that also during weekly home blessing we change the sheets, but I only change our sheets every second week. If you want to change them every week, that's fine, but I find that every second week is okay for us. You can check with the Asthma and Allergy Foundation. They say also every 2 weeks is fine. I air the bed in the morning while I'm having my shower. But I do the master bedroom sheets 1 week, and then the kids change their sheets the next week. So it's the kids' turn to change their bed sheets this week. Anyway, that's it. Let me see, we're going for 18 minutes and it's really, really humid, so I am looking forward to getting my glass of water. I've got a water bottle with me, a little cleaning caddy. Thanks for joining me today. I shall be back very soon. I think the next thing I'm going to do is a question and answer, because I didn't do one last week because we were on our virtual retreat. But anyway, that's it for me. Diane in Denmark. Live long and prosper. Enjoy your master bedroom and see how much you can get done in just a few minutes. That's all it takes. So anyway, don't just sit there, you get something done as well. Right, that's it for me. Have a great day and I shall see you very soon. Bye for now.